Let's go next to Dave from Mesquite, Texas. Dave from Mesquite, Texas. Dave from Mesquite, Texas, welcome to the program. If you unmute yourself, I will be able to hear you. Dave, please. And last chance for Dave from Mesquite, Texas.
Hi, Mr. Packman. Good to talk with you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, Dave. Welcome.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
I live in a suburb of Dallas. Obviously, it's kind of a small town. There's a bunch of churches here, and I kind of had a question about churches in tax status.
Sure.
Tax-exempt status. So these churches, a lot of them are pretty lavish, and they're on really nice pieces of property here.
Yep.
I would think at some point the city would be disincentivized to have these churches here because they're not, well, the local government's not getting the property tax. The state certainly isn't from these churches being here.
Yeah, I just don't really know what can be done, because if places start rejecting churches on the basis that they'd rather have someone there who will pay taxes, I think it becomes a constitutional issue pretty quickly. Certainly the churches will make it one. I think it's complicated. The math of it completely checks out, but I just don't know that that's something that they could easily get away with.
Yeah.
Not to mention, by the way, I mean, I think you also have to consider, I don't know much about Mesquite, Texas, but my guess is there's a lot of religious people there too, right? It's not just that there's churches, there's Christians.
Yeah, it's definitely the Bible Belt. There's it's overwhelmingly Christian churches.
So my point is, you might not get revenue from the churches, but there's probably people that live there to be near the churches, and they do pay taxes, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Well, great. Thanks for answering that call. Another quick real question that kind of is not to do with politics or churches or tax, but you and producer Pat have such great chemistry. You guys have to be buds outside of the show. Is that an accurate assessment?
Absolutely. We actually ride a tandem bike regularly, and whenever Pat comes to visit in New York, we can be seen on the streets. We wear the same outfit and we have a tandem bike. I do ride in the front, I will admit, but absolutely.
Tandem bike, nut to butt, love it.
All right, thanks, Dave. Very much appreciate it. Hey, by the way, is Mesquite, I don't really understand these Dallas suburbs. Does Mesquite have its own downtown of sorts?
There's an old historic part of Mesquite. It's an old railroad town, so the mesquite trees were used to fuel the locomotives back in the day. So it's like an old depot town that kind of got into cotton farming and kind of grew up from there.
But I'm looking at Mesquite on a map. It's not like near the Chick-fil-A, is it? Like, where is the downtown?
So the downtown is going to be Davis, between Davis and Main Street, kind of between Galloway and Beltline.
Wow, I don't find any of this. This is crazy. All right, well, I'm going to look into it more closely. I want to learn all about Mesquite. I'm interested in these Texas suburbs. You know, they're just so different than the Northeast.
Our geography is amazing here. You'd love the vibe.
All right, well, I will have to get down there soon.
Thank you for taking my call,
thanks, Dave. There's Dave from Mesquite, Texas, with some very, very powerful declarations. We are going to speak to more people, but after a very short break. So if you're holding on to talk to me, don't hang up. We're going right back to the Discord lines in a moment. One of our sponsors is CuriosityStream, the best place to find and watch documentaries on politics, history, science, technology, nature, you name it, they have it. CuriosityStream has a deeper collection of documentaries than any other streaming service. They add new titles every week, including exclusive award-winning films and shows you can't watch anywhere else. I just watched Ancient Engineering. Fascinating insights into how stuff was built before modern technology and the Industrial Revolution. You can watch CuriosityStream on all of your devices: phone, desktop, game console, smart TV. I'm always finding great documentaries on CuriosityStream that I can't find on any other platforms. It's really the only place to go for documentaries, and they have a great deal for my audience. You can get CuriosityStream for an entire year for $15. That's $1.25 a month. Go to curiositystream.com/Pacman and use the code Pacman. The link is down below.